want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. The Orange Police Department is searching for a group of 5 women who allegedly stole a safe with $9,000 inside it from a grocery store last week. Some of the women distracted employees at the store while others snuck to the back and heaved the safe into a grocery cart. The women then appear to calmly walk out of the store with a blanket or some other fabric covering the safe. This is heartbreaking, especially during this holiday season. I hope these women are caught, jailed, and held to answer for their felonious crimes, Orange Police Chief Dan Adams said in a statement. The women walked out of the store with the safe concealed in a grocery cart. The theft happened at about 11 a.m. on Deck 17 at a family business in Orange, a city about 30 miles southeast of downtown Los Angeles. You know the most interesting thing I see about this video? None of these people look black. None of these people look black. So you mean to tell me that they were able to walk into a store, get a shopping cart, go directly to the in America, mind you. In America, let me repeat myself again. They were able to come into the store, get a shopping cart, and then proceed to go right to the back of the store where they lifted up this safe and stole the cash. Huh? Huh? And at least from what I was able to understand from the video and the story, these individuals have not been caught, or at least during the time when the story was brought up. I promise you, if they were black, they would have been caught. They would have been found. Matter of fact, they probably wouldn't have even been able to open go into the store. Or better yet, if they were in the store, people would have been following and trailing them, making sure to work them cameras like they never worked them before, sitting up there, fangling them things into different angles, trying to figure out if you stole like a tomato, a Brussels sprout, if you might have tried to hide some meat directly on you, some barbecue sauce, if you were trying to steal some seafood, they would have made sure that everything that you got in that basket that you paying for. And even if you pay for all of it, they still checking your receipt and then turn around and claim like, oh, uh, you didn't buy this. I don't see this on the receipt. I'm gonna call the law. I'm going to call the law. I'm going to call the law. You don't got a choice to sit up there and leave. You're gonna be right here. If you're not right here, we're gonna get some of the workers and we're gonna hold you here up until the law comes. That's what they're gonna do. But as I stated before, magically all of that energy that they always have, you never see that with other groups of individuals. Ain't that interesting? I believe that everybody should be treated the same. If you're going to scrutinize, you're going to really, really look at one group, you should also do the exact same thing to everybody else, right? Everybody is equal, correct? Everybody is American, right? We all bleed the same, right? We're all one. We're all God's children, as they say, right? So you should realistically treat one situation the same as the other. Or if you're not going to do that for the rest, then you need to treat that one group just like you treat the rest. It's that simple. But when you want to point this logic back at people, this is when they start to have a problem. And they want to start bringing up a variety of different things. They might even want to try to throw themselves in there to give more validity to whatever it is that they've experienced, what it is that they've seen, or what a friend of a friend of a friend of a family member of a friend basically witnessed and seen. But they just want to add in a story that has nothing to do with the topic at hand in order to try to make some type of point and connect the dots from here to the other side of the universe in order to make you see the light. Nah, that's not how that's working. That's not how that's working. But like I said before, in the United States of America, you need somebody to realistically be the demon. You need somebody to be the villain. You need somebody to be the criminal. If you don't have criminals, then the United States is going to look as it's always been, which is the villain and the criminal. So, in order to play the role of the lesser of two evils, right? You got the United States, Evil is all get out. And then you have what they have deemed and made an evil, right? Which is pretty much the face, which is black Americans. And they're like, well, we're doing all of this stuff. Like, we're going to other countries, we're dropping this, that, and the third. Citizens are, not even no longer here. They're invisible. They're on another plane of existence. They saw their maker, right? But yeah, we're doing all this. Look at how black people are set up here. Don't look at what they're doing to their communities, right? Look at the amount of crime that is there. Look at the high jail rate. Look at the high rate of lack of education and criminality. Whatever words you want to slip in there, you can just put those in there, right? And this is what America does, and it's like nobody sees the game that's being played. America's literally making, in a sense, an enemy out of one of its own in order to try to slide by or justify or push under the rug a lot of the atrocities and the actions that they commit on a daily basis. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, not even a daily basis, every minute of every hour. And for whatever reason, you have a lot of people that just dove into and just believe it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's 1,000% crazy. But hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gotta, always be on defense all of the time. You always got to defend yourself because people think whatever about you, especially if you're a black man. It's you're not a father. Well, maybe I don't have kids. Well, you've probably been in jail. I was in college. Well, you were only there because you're black. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It wasn't because you were black. You only got there because of affirmative action. We need to eradicate affirmative action because affirmative action is for everybody. It's just for I'm not really trying to say that because I don't see color. I just I don't see color. I dated a black girl last week. Let me tell you, she was yeah, I didn't mean that either. The reason you were in college, you probably stole it from my child. It came out. I didn't mean that either. I didn't mean that either. Like I said, it is what it is. Pretty much there's nothing that you can do. Fighting the uphill battle, fighting against a monster and a machine at the same time. You only got like a wooden shield and a stick. What are you really going to do? What offense do you really got? What defense do you really got? So it's like, guess you got to just try to figure something out. But at the end of the day, these people don't look black to me.